Alright, cool. What's up? 10th? Saturday. Yes. Not a happy weekend for me, mostly because I have no days off until Friday. I worked yesterday, of course, because I had the beginning days of the week off for the trip down to Gatlinburg. But today is going to be, or at least this one, anyway, it's going to be a more special one. And, I'm going to, see, I always freeze up when I have to say things the time where it matters. But it's going to be an explanation of how my brain / body works in sexual erotic fashion. I wanted to get this out of my head onto something more or less concrete. I mean, hell, so it'll be on YouTube and it'll be on my phone. And I'll generally remember what it is. But I'm not really saying this for anyone who watches this. I'm more so doing this one for me. / to use as future reference. People are like, what do you mean? Oh, cool. Bam. Video. Watch it. Just gotta skip over this intro a bit. God, I can talk a lot. I think I talk slow when I'm doing these. But, I don't know. So, period. Okay. I do not get, for the most part, sexually attracted to an individual, regardless of how I think about you. I may want to have sex with you, or I may not. But that's a cognitive thought. It's not a biological thing. I don't, see a woman straight, by the way. I don't care what anyone else tells you. I'm straight. I guess unless it's me. But, regardless. So, I won't see a woman and go, wow, I want to bang her. I'll just go, wow, she's hot, cute. Do different things to me, by the way. Or, just base attractive, or I can tell why someone sees she's attractive. That's about it. I'm very, I guess, superficial. I don't equate the on-surface things to things down below. I'm 100% attracted to, certain things about your character. It's why I'm able to be like, oh, cool, TV personality is hot. Not the actor, not the character, but this form of it, because that works for me. Generally, like, things that help me find you attractive, nice, whatever, like nice, funny, smart, not a bitch, caring, and then other than that, depends on, like, and the hell, those are just things that help individually. Like, if you're a bitch, but you're smart and funny and time it correctly, then you're fine. It's how the entire picture comes together. That worked out for me, and this is probably going to be like 8 minutes long, now that I actually think about it. I don't know, I'm definitely going to upload it, but it's probably going to be way too long for anybody actually able to watch, which I guess will help me, and people from learning way too much about me. But, like, even if I ever talk about wanting to bang a chick, I won't say doink just because I don't want to throw off my idiots. But anyway, and yes, I don't say idiots to be mean, I say idiots to be insulting. It's not mean, just insulting, because you can easily infer from context what I'm talking about. But anyway, it doesn't generally mean that I find you sexy. It just means that I want to have closeness. Sex to me is a means to establish intimacy, which I don't get from hardly anyone, which causes probably a huge chunk of miscommunication and misunderstanding between me and a lot of people, especially my female friends, old female friends, because when you say sex with you, they automatically think to physical, demeaning, not technically demeaning, but I guess, the general what you would typically think of when you're like, hey, I want to have sex with you. It's like, oh, it's a mix between, oh, you find me attractive, or I'm not your friend, or blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck about that. When I'm feeling lonely, I crave sex. That's it. And the only people I'll ask for sex are people I'm generally close to. Because making me the kind of closure that I want. Going out fighting some random chick and banging her probably won't give me anything. Unless that's going to be like, hey, so dude, you guys been friends for 20 years. How'd you meet? Oh, I found you on the street one day. We had sex. Unless that's like the opening of the story of how I meet another best friend. Then no, it does nothing for me. It's just a closure thing. Generally speaking, it has nothing to do with your looks. Maybe with your personality. I don't know. I mean, when I was younger and in high school, and even now, technically speaking, what I find attractive is very black and white. You're white? Yes, you're black. No. Racism. But it's kind of serious. I can find a black chick attractive. It just takes time and a personality, and to prove that she's not ghetto. I mean, like terribly ghetto. You can be like a splash of it because I have time so I can bust when I can bust it out. But like, basically, the conversation, I need to be able to understand what you're saying. That's a good start point. But also know that it's hard to shake off where you grow up and what you're living with. But you know, it's white, average height, and then it gets weird because technically speaking, you know, I guess fit is the proper term because there's like 13 to describe body now. Like when I was younger, it's just skinny or not skinny. But anyway, you know, fit, long hair. I like blonde. Being blonde makes me always go ooh. Being something else will make me go, oh, and look at the rest of it. God, that sounds so bad. But anyway, guys, I'm just want to make it a movie, whatever. But you know, long hair. I like an ample bosom. It helps. But I guess we're going real life, not. I guess we're going ideally not real life, so that's fine. And then curves are nice. Like when I was younger, after dating Brandy and Edith, I've gone more open to them, and not a huge ass, just a nice one, you know, curvy to it and whatnot. The right curves and the right jiggle. I like that. That is nice. But that's like physically, that's it. And then there's also, after having dated larger women, and banged larger women, bang's weird, I'm switching back to doink, I don't care. Yeah, after having doinked larger women, bigger girls are equally appealing to me. Like, black people call it thick. Thick is usually, we're there between thick, fat, and pudge. Thick is when you have curves and your body is filled out nicely. That is awesome and amazing, and I really go for that. That's like the next thing I go for, you know, because that's actually generally when you have legit boobs, not just like I have lumps on me because I'm skinny, or I have breasts because I'm fat. That's when we actually get a chance to actually have like boobs, and they're nice. But other than that, they're about the same. I mean, like, I guess it's just more of a statistic thing. Women with darker hair just tend to be bigger. But, I don't know. Probably. Like, I can think of, like, maybe 18 brunette girls, or brunette girls who are thick, and no blondes. But anyway. Like, those are just, like, the physical things that I find attractive with a person. Apparently, I do have a time limit. That's cool. But either way it goes, so that's just what I find attractive. And it doesn't have much to do with, like none of it has to do with the surface stuff that I like, or with the deeper stuff that I actually would want to date, want to be with. Like, there is and always will be a difference between someone I want to bang and someone I want to date. When I have sex with you, it doesn't mean anything about you as a person or our relationship. It just means that it mostly just means I just need closure.